Diseases causing microorganisms in humans. Pathogens enter our body through the air we breathe, the water we drink, or the food we eat. They can also get transmitted by direct contact with an infected person or carried by an animal. Microbial diseases that can spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food, or physical contact are called communicable diseases. So, examples of such diseases like common cold, chicken pox, and tuberculosis. So, pathogens, some kind of pathogens that enter in our body through air we breathe, the water we drink, or the food we eat. They can also get transmitted or contacted by with an infected person or carried by an animal. So we got infected by a infected person, or we got also infected by an animal also. So the microbial disease that can spread from an infected person to a healthy person through air, water. So this kind of the things that we can infected by air, water, food, or physical contact with a communicable diseases. Examples such as include it has cholera, common cold, chickenpox, and tuberculosis. When a person suffering from common cold sneezes, fine droplets of moisture carrying through thousands of viruses are spread in the air. So these droplets may have many thousands of microorganisms that spread in the air, and viruses spread in the air. The virus may enter in the body of a healthy person while breathing the cause infection. While we may it may enter in our body to the it may enter in a health it may this virus may enter in a body of a healthy person by breathing, and it cause infection. Now, there are some insects and animals which act as carriers or disease causing microbes. So some of the animals may have also this kind of diseases. They can also, maybe we may have contact with them, so we may have these kind of viruses may also enter in our body. The flies sit on the garbage and animal excreta that pathogens stick into their body. When these flies sit on the uncovered food, they may be transferred the pathogens. Whoever eats an contaminated food is likely to get sick. So it is advisable to always keep food covered. Avoid consuming covered items of food. Another example of a carrier is the female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the parasite of malaria. Female Aedes mosquito acts as carrier of dengue virus. How can we control the spread of malaria or dengue? So the pathogens may be stick into the female Anopheles mosquito or the mosquitoes or flies, and whoever they may be sit on the uncovered food, and we eat that kind of contaminated food we eat. So we may got infected by this kind of pathogens, virus. So female Anopheles mosquito, which carries the parasite of malaria, it carries the parasite of malaria, and female Aedes mosquito acts as carrier of dengue. So it may have carry the dengue virus also. How can we control the spread of malaria or dengue? So then how do you prevent the spread of communicable disease? We should keep a handkerchief on the nose and mouth while sneezing. It is better to keep a distance from infected person. Yes, we have to use a handkerchief while we have sneeze and cough. So if we may have infected by this kind of viruses, the another person would not get infected. Now, why does the teacher keep telling us not to let water collect anywhere in the neighborhood? Let water collect anywhere in the neighborhood? Yes. All the mosquitoes breed in water. In rainy season, in any seasons, the all mosquitoes breed in water. Hence, one should not let water collect anywhere in coolers, tires, flower pot, etc. By keeping the surroundings clean and dry, we can prevent mosquitoes from breeding. Yes, we can prevent the mosquitoes by breeding. To try to make a list of measures which help to avoid the spread of malaria. We do not may use this kind of waters by the coolers, tires, flower pot, or etc. So we do not have to touch that kind of water. So it may maybe help to avoid the spread of the malaria.